I'm doing something that a subscriber of mine has requested a few times. Something that I haven't done before in many regards. Not only is this the first live action thing I'm reviewing, it's also the first thing that's targeted towards a much younger audience than what I normally review. It is also the first time that I'm looking at a crossover where I haven't watched either of the shows involved. Yep, that's right. I didn't grow up with Sesame Street or Mr. Rogers. And before you go off in the comments and say, "Oh my god, Ken, you didn't have a childhood, I feel so bad for you," I'm gonna call BS on that, since, according to my mom, since yes, I asked her to make sure of this, apparently I did watch a preschool show. I watched Winnie the Pooh. So I feel like that should make up for it, right? Also, the Pokemon anime came out when I was like 4, so that's more than likely another reason why I didn't. Anyways, let's begin. It starts with Big Bird coming across a man on the street that kinda looks familiar to him, but he can't put his finger on it. He goes into this diner to see if these real people wanted to be the judge of a race between him and Mr. Snuffleupagus. They all say no, so Big Bird asks the man outside if he can, which he agrees. Big Bird then finds Mr. Snuffleupagus to start the race.
Now remember where we're gonna go, the route. Now we start here, and then we go down on the sidewalk, and all the way down to the corner.
Filler, 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 we have so much time to waste. Then we get the slowest race ever, where Big Bird wins and the man leaves, but not before giving his name.
Well, thank you, Mr.
Rogers.
Mr. Rogers, okay. Bye, Mr. Rogers. I'm Big Bird. Mr. Rogers! That was Mr. Rogers!
Then Mr. Snuffleupagus shows up and Big Bird tells him that Mr. Rogers was the one who judged the race. He doesn't believe Big Bird, and yes, before anyone says anything, I am aware of the irony in this situation. Now Big Bird is questioning if he actually did meet Mr. Rogers, but Mr. Rogers shows up again later.
Sometimes it's very hard to understand the difference between what's real and what's pretend.
And that, Big Bird, is called having schizophrenia. Anyways, Mr. Rogers convinces Big Bird that he is real because he can see and feel him, and the episode ends. Okay, to my subscriber who requested this, I am sorry, I tried, but this crossover is so much nothing. I mean, I wasn't expecting much, but still, this crossover is almost 13 minutes long. I was able to make like 2 or 3 jokes. That is how little this crossover gave me to work with. It's like if you gave me a box of pasta, but with no sauce to go with it, let alone any means to cook it. I'm just left with a box of flavorless dryness. So, to make up for it, how about an episode of Mike Gripes with next time? That'll make me talk about something. So, what's on the chopping block this time? Oh, that works. That really works.
Hi there, neighbor. I hope you don't mind if I change my shoes. I'll be rocking sneakers till this battle's over, so I don't get blood from your ugly face on my panty loafers. I like you just the way you are, 1 in a million, but it looks like the barber gave your head a Brazilian. I pity your neck, Mr. Gold Chains, you got too many. The only gold I keep is on the shelf in my Emmys. I teach a whole world full of children, I can tell. You call yourself...
Now I'm going to touch you. Oh, he's really big.